10 countries women pay men just to spend the entire night with them. Did you know there are countries where women pay men to spend the entire night with them? Yes, it's a fascinating world out there. Now, before your mind starts racing, let's clarify that we're not talking about anything untoward here. It's all above board, believe it or not. Picture this: an evening of laughter, conversation, and companionship. A handsome man, attentive to your every word, your every need. A man who is there not because he has to be, but because you've chosen him to be. Intriguing, isn't it? This is the reality for some women in various parts of the world where they willingly pay for the company of men. You might be wondering, why would women pay for such a service? Well, the reasons are as varied as the countries themselves. In some places, it's a social phenomenon, a way for busy, successful women who don't have the time for traditional dating to enjoy a night out with no strings attached. In others, it's a cultural tradition, a way for women to assert their independence and freedom. Economic factors also play a role. In countries where women have significantly closed the gender pay gap or even out-earned men, they have the financial means to indulge in such services. It's a form of empowerment, a way for these women to take control of their social lives and enjoy their hard-earned success. So, where does this happen? Well, it's more common than you might think. From the bustling metropolises of Asia to the sunny shores of the Caribbean, from the vibrant cities of Europe to the exotic locales of South America, women are rewriting the rules of the dating game. Yes, it's a fascinating world out there, full of surprising customs and traditions that challenge our preconceived notions. But isn't that what makes life interesting? The endless variety, the ability to continually learn and grow, to see the world from different perspectives. Stay tuned as we delve into the top 10 countries where this happens. It's going to be a night to remember. But wait, before we begin, please subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on any of my crucial stuff. Comment "I subscribe" below and I will personally welcome you to our community. Let's get started. First on our list, Japan, a country known for its unique culture and traditions. Here we encounter a fascinating phenomenon known as host clubs. These establishments are a distinctive part of Japan's nighttime entertainment industry, where women pay for the company of charming, attentive men. These host clubs operate in a unique way. They're not just about the physical, but about emotional connection. Women, often successful and busy in their own right, seek out these clubs to enjoy a sense of companionship and validation. The hosts in turn cater to these needs by offering engaging conversation, flattery, and a listening ear. And why do women pay for such services? For some, it's about escaping the pressures of daily life. For others, it's the thrill of being the center of attention. But most importantly, it's about the pursuit of happiness, however fleeting it may be. Moving on, let's explore a different continent. Welcome to the tropical paradise of the Dominican Republic. Here, the balmy breezes carry whispers of a unique cultural phenomenon known as Sankey Panky. This local term, a playful blend of English and Spanish, describes men who charm and entertain women tourists, often in exchange for gifts or financial support. In the Dominican Republic, Sankey Panky has become an intriguing part of the cultural fabric, a curious dance between the local men and visiting women. At its core, it is a symbiotic relationship shaped by economic realities and the allure of the exotic. Tourism, the lifeblood of this island nation, fuels this trend. The Dominican Republic welcomes millions of visitors each year, and with them, the promise of economic opportunity. This has led to an interesting dynamic where women tourists willingly pay their Sankey Panky companions for their company. Next, we're heading to the land down under. In Australia, it's not just about kangaroos and barbecues. Indeed, there's a unique dynamic that's often overlooked, a world where the gentleman's club culture thrives. These aren't your average run-of-the-mill clubs. They are places where women seek out the company of charming, affable men for an evening of delightful conversation and entertainment. These clubs, often tucked away in the vibrant cities of Sydney or Melbourne, offer a service that's a bit of a twist on tradition. Women pay for the pleasure of a man's company, not for anything unsavory, but rather for the enjoyment of companionship and engaging interaction. It's a place where they can unwind, be pampered, and enjoy the undivided attention of a gentleman. So it seems the land of Oz is not just about the outback or the Great Barrier Reef. It's also about creating memorable experiences in unexpected ways. Our next destination is a hop, skip, and a jump away in Southeast Asia. South Korea, a country known for its pop culture, also has a unique nightlife. In the heart of its bustling cities, you'll find something quite intriguing: host bars. These aren't your typical watering holes, rather, they're a fascinating blend of companionship, conversation, and entertainment, all for a price. In these establishments, women pay men to spend the evening with them. It's not as scandalous as it might sound. These hosts are skilled conversationalists and entertainers, providing company to those who seek it. They pour drinks, engage in lively banter, and even perform song and dance numbers. This phenomenon is an integral part of modern Korean culture. It reflects a shift in societal norms and the increasing economic independence of women. It's a world where traditional gender roles are flipped, and women have the freedom to choose their own adventure for the night. Next, we're off to the land of samba and carnival. Before we continue, can I beg a little favor? If you're liking what you're hearing, show us some love by pressing that like button. And hey, if you want to be in the loop for our fantastic upcoming videos, make sure to press subscribe and ring that bell so you're always in the know. Oh, and one more thing, drop a quick "I subscribe" down in the comments and I'll make sure to offer you a warm welcome to our amazing family. Alright, enough of that. Let's keep the conversation flowing. In Brazil, the night comes alive with vibrant music and companionship. Imagine the pulsating rhythm of samba and bossa nova. That's where our journey takes us next. Here, in this land of passion and dance, a unique trend has emerged known as rent-a-friend services. Yes, you heard that right. A service where women pay men for their company, not for any illicit reasons, but simply to enjoy their time in style and comfort. It's all about feeling special, being seen, and having a good time. But what drives this trend? It's a mix of social and cultural factors. In a country where socializing is a way of life, these services provide a way to ensure no night is spent alone. It's about enhancing social experiences, and it's completely reshaping the way people interact. So as we leave the samba beats of Brazil, we're now heading to the heart of Europe. Italy, a country known for its romance, has a unique take on companionship. Here we find a vibrant gigolo culture that thrives in the heart of the country. These are not just men of the night, but rather they are companions, confidants, and entertainers. Italian women, often affluent and independent, seek the company of these charmers not out of necessity, but for the sheer pleasure of their company. These gentlemen are known for their wit, charm, and ability to make a woman feel special. It's not just about the physical allure, it's about the conversation, the shared laughter, and the creation of memorable moments. Why do women pay for such companionship in Italy, you may ask? Well, in a society where work often takes precedence over personal life, these arrangements offer an escape. A fleeting taste of romance without the constraints of a traditional relationship. We're now heading to our final destination. Last but not least, Spain, a country known for its lively nightlife. It's here, under the starlit skies and amidst the vibrant sounds of flamenco music, that we find the unique phenomenon of escort clubs. These establishments, often tucked away in the bustling, narrow streets of Madrid, Barcelona, and other cities, have become an integral part of the Spanish night scene. They're not your typical nightclubs, oh no. These are places where women come seeking companionship, often paying for the privilege of spending an evening with a man. The men at these clubs are not just any men. They are escorts, professionals trained in the art of conversation, dance, and entertainment. They're there to provide a service, to be a friend, a partner, a confidant. The women who frequent these clubs come from all walks of life. Some are looking for a break from the monotony, others for a spark of romance, and yet others simply seek the company of another human being. The role of these escort clubs is not simply to provide companionship. They also offer a safe space for women to express their desires and needs without judgment. They provide an environment where women can feel empowered, where they can take control, make choices, and assert their independence. And thus, we close our fascinating journey through 10 countries where women pay for male company. From Japan's host clubs to the Caribbean's gigolos, Australia's male escorts to South Korea's flower boys, Brazil's foro dancers to Italy's gallant gentlemen, and finally, Spain's escort clubs. Each country, each culture offers its unique spin on this intriguing social phenomenon. So, there you have it, a fascinating journey through 10 countries where women pay for male company. Remember, the world is full of surprises, and this is just one of them. Until next time, keep exploring.